show Meeting Interesting People. Today my guests, Adam and Cai Silver, welcome to the show. They came from Brattleboro, Vermont. I met them because I was looking at the Artscope magazine and I found information about Brattleboro Art Gallery where Adam will tell us what's going on there and why he opened the gallery and how that happened.
And it's a we, because Cai and I, we've been married for almost 24 years, and we have long wanted to have an art gallery and an art business, and so it's becoming a destination throughout the Northeast. It's just about 2 hours from Boston area, and it's
a beautiful way to drive too.
It's lovely, yes. It's just a mile off of exit 2 on I-91, and there's quite a lot of things going on there. It's in West Brattleboro, and from there it's just 2 miles into downtown Brattleboro to see all kinds of other arts and related
Yeah, I was looking at this in the calendar, like you have art gallery walks.
Yes, for a town of 12,000, it has a huge amount of offerings, and it's a very enjoyable place to live or visit.
But you need to say that your wife is an artist.
Yeah, well, yes.
She's an artist.
Our building, which is the first building you come to, this CX Silver Gallery, has quite a collection of different attractions in it. It is an art gallery. It's a working art studio, and it's also the only art gallery in the country that has authentic dim sum.
Oh, maybe we will show some images.
Yes. Dim sum, Asian cuisine cooking. And furthermore, this dim sum is also unlike any dim sum you may have experienced in the country, because it has a Vermont filter to it.
So what's literally mean dim sum?
Dim sum is the Cantonese version of...
Dim sum means snacks.
That's what we just missed that image. Can we get that back, please? Thank you.
This is a vegetarian wonton soup made by Cai.
So you practically cooking, and you have guests who arrange the
See, my idea is cooking is an art, and myself is artist, and I combine with art and cooking as all senses, visual, touching, smell, taste.
Yeah, it's really look good on that a picture. Yeah, can we show another picture? And we describe what is
the other dim sum. Yeah, those are the dumplings. Those are vegetarian dumplings.
And so, it does look like artwork.
The other way that the dim sum is different from every other dim sum is that there is mostly vegetarian. It's like 80% vegetarian. We also have a complete wheat-free, gluten-free menu for people who need it.
So, for example, some people look on these beautiful images and they decided to come and visit. How they do the reservation, how they can find you. So we should give some information.
Yes, there's the menu is online at bit.ly/dimsumtea. DIMSUMTEA. Tea as in drinking a cup of tea. And it's a shortcut for the actual web address.
And the gallery name.
Yes, it's under the gallery.
It's a CX Silver Gallery.
It's cxsilvergallery.com.
I see.
The shortcut has a capital D, S, and M in order to make it fit.
Okay.
But you can, if you just...
But I think that Cai mentioned that's an easy way to find.
If you just go Dim Sum Brattleboro or CX Silver Gallery, all one word, CX Silver Gallery.
And so we have another images with Cai's work. Then she can give some comments about this show, the slides.
There's 2 floors of artwork, and there's portraits, landscapes, abstract.
Okay, so this is
gallery.
This picture here is the show coming up in September. We are the trailhead for a studio tour of 15 or more artists who have all been working for 15, 20, 25, 30 years of great variety. There's glass blowers, stonemasons, sculptors, ceramicists, as well as painters, woodworkers, fabric, textile artists, fabulous different arts. And this is the opening is going to be the gallery walk the first Friday of September from 4 to 8.
And this is another image that Cai can give us a comments and an explanation.
And I have 30 years of painting experience. So I do many different kinds of work. And one of the work is abstraction, and it's this kind of work which I call the infinity within. And in this kind of work, I work with other people, and I inviting all kinds of people come to work with me. My goal is to encourage people to do art, and I believe that everyone is born to be artist.
That's true.
And everyone can do art. So no matter what age or experienced or not experienced, and everyone
so
can
that's
come in.
this shows how you working
The action
during the
paintings.
process.
Yes.
This is her studio.
I see.
And I do this. I can do this side by side with other people. And
I know you said you have some TV shows in Brattleboro, right? When you
Yes.
they recording the whole process of creation.
Yes,
I
the
would
last
say.
picture you saw, that was the finished product when Cai did it live on Brattleboro Community Television. And this picture here shows her with her mop over her head. She's using a regular household mop as her brush. And she's just completed a stroke. And there are videos on YouTube to see 1 to 3 minute videos to see how she does this. You can find these on YouTube by just searching for Cai Silver Gallery.
the materials, it doesn't matter what kind of material. Actually, you can find it in daily use, our daily life. Everywhere it can be art object. It's
And I know you
don't
teach in
have to-
calligraphy too.
yes, yeah,
So so in Chinese language,
right.
And Tai Chi. She also teaches a slow motion Tai Chi.
Tai Chi,
Yeah.
Tai Chi. How Tai Chi or it's Tai Chi pronounced?
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi,
Yeah,
right?
Tai Chi.
It's spelled CH, but
Yeah.
it's pronounced the J, actually.
J, really?
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi? Oh, okay. So, and Adam, you can tell a little more about the galleries. So, the schedule coming up, so you have...
Yes, in September, throughout September, there will be examples of the different artists on the Brattleboro West Art Studio Tour, leading up to a very wonderful experience the last weekend of September, September 24th and 5th, or I believe it's the 25th and 6th, the Saturday and Sunday. The people can come from
it's
10
open
to
studio.
open studios, 10 to 5, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. People can go up along Route 9 for about 6 miles in West Brattleboro and the adjacent Marlboro Township, and there's people there. Their studios will be open. They will be demonstrating and showing their work, and it's just amazing to see the beautiful areas and their amazing work. And there's a violin maker named Doug Cox who will be having a concert with his violin.
And you mentioned that Tibetan artist.
Yes, and that's coming up in October. Sonam Dolma from Tibet, who left Tibet at age 6 in 1960, within a year of the Dalai Lama's escape, and she had married with a Swiss gentleman, and they live in Switzerland. They're now in New York, and we are very pleased to have got to know them. We are going to be showing Sonam's work in October.
I know you always invite different artists from different areas.
Her work is very interesting. She, I think we have one image of her work to show, or it's an image of a number of images of hers. She does installation work, which means it's work laid out on the ground. Yes, here it is. So what you're seeing here is the red robes of the monks around some little. The white parts in the center are shown in detail just to the right of that. Those are called tsatsa, and those are memorial sculpture shapes to remember people who are lost to your life. And so it's very interesting, but some of her new work is also painting, and is this incredible, beautiful blue that you see hiding behind the other image. And so there's these incredible installation work, but also wonderful new abstract painting, which has the Tibetan sensibility to it, and yet is going in a new direction. Very exciting. And this may be the first among Tibetan art, the contemporary Tibetan arts, and we're very pleased to have her. And the opening for that will be Saturday, October 2nd.
So how often Cai present her works at the gallery? It's like every month you have something to
The work
show?
is there, whether it's front and center or elsewhere.
We are showing quite a variety of work. We're showing local artists
Right.
and international artists. So our show is rotating very often.
But how often you showing your own artwork?
I'm quite often.
Quite
Just-
often.
Yeah, quite often. Just anytime there is a time slot.
So
and
what
all.
is you working right now on? Like, do you have a special project at the moment you're working on it?
I'm working on portraits. I call it You and Me, and sisters, brothers, and fathers, mothers, and
Not just
the
her own,
portraits.
but also
Okay.
yeah.
In
Any-
general.
In
any
general.
any woman is her sister.
That's right.
Sisters,
We all brothers
brothers.
and
Yeah,
sisters,
that's
not,
right.
not just in the God's
And
eye.
these are
Yes.
these you can see these pictures by going to CX Silver Gallery and going to the part that has her pictures and looking at the
So
portraits.
in general, people just go on the internet and look the X Silver Gallery.
CX Silver Gallery.
CX
Right.
Silver Gallery, and then they can choose whatever their
Right.
interests are, or
Right.
it's a reservation for the special lunches,
Right.
Or it's visiting the gallery. And the gallery open what hours?
The gallery is open daily, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It is a good idea to call
In
ahead,
advance.
just to make sure we are quite accommodating of people's special schedules, although occasionally there's a need to.
And I know that if people come and stay overnight, it's not just the gallery; they can see all other galleries. You
there's
have a museum at
There's
there.
the Brattleboro Museum is downtown. We're 2 miles from downtown, very
Right.
convenient. There's Brattleboro Museum. There's several fine other galleries.
Antique shops.
Yes, many wonderful places.
And then I
to
know
look.
about the Theater of New England.
Oh, New England Youth Theater is probably the best youth theater in the country, and the productions rival any adult theater. Creativity,
And
energy.
I know your children's they're participating in
They
the show.
do. They have their grandparents were also actors. So.
Oh, okay.
So
So and
it
they
runs in the
quite
family.
veterans there, right? How many years they performing there in the theater?
Well,
They've been there
our
about
son,
3
years. Alec,
Uh-huh.
our older son has done almost 20 productions in 3 years.
Wow.
And our daughter's not far behind. Also, there's New England Center for Circus Arts, which is the only place of its kind in the country where people can come and train professionally. And they also have an advanced youth
Yeah,
program.
and then look at the foliage on the way.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
In October, that's
Right.
another part of beauty.
Yes.
Now, the other thing that's interesting that's happening in September is Cai is one of 12 local artists selected in Brattleboro area. They've each been given a mannequin, a roughly 6'3" white fiberglass mannequin,
Wow.
and to decorate it, to do something with it. So hers is just finished and is going to be displayed along with the other 11 along Main Street mostly. And hers is going to be outside the bookseller, 120 Main Street. And it started with using the surface of the mannequin as her canvas. And so she was first doing black paint all over. And then Chinese characters started coming. And then it was all the pronouns, I, you, he, she, it. And so then all kinds of pronouns from other languages around the world were then collaged on there, and then also labels from around the world. So it's a mixed, it becomes the new skin of this mannequin.
Okay, so that was just great, and I think this is just the start. We start collaborating together.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess
people can reach us. They can reach us at the gallery is CX, as in Charles X-ray, CX Silver Gallery at gmail.com.
Okay.
Or the website is cxsilvergallery.com, or they can call 802.
Yeah, and probably we will
257
meet again because you
7898.
involved not just in the gallery.